So welcome to MoMondays. Is this fun? I can't see a thing, but that's probably a good thing, I figure. Turn to somebody next to you and say, Happy MoMondays!
Well, recently, a friend of mine sent me an email, and she said, Paula, there's a job going, and I think you'd be great for it. George Brown College is looking for a new professor for their health literacy course, and I think you'd be great. All you need to do is send in your resume to this email. Exactly. Resume? Do I even have one of those? I immediately went to my documents file and did a search. Nothing. Then I tried CV. I had been living in the UK for 17 years, and there it was in all its glory. I'm surprised babysitting wasn't still on it.
And I stayed there because it was big and I wasn't too much anymore. I fit in perfectly with the culture, the dancing, everything, and I became alive and I found out who I was. You know what else happened? These handcuffs that I had been wearing all of my life, all the limitations, all the things that people told me that I was or I couldn't be, they fell off me and they became my bands of power.
The next one is blue, and that's for collaboration. So that's a huge one. Collaboration is very important. So if you take a look around the room, you'll see a lot of people that are sitting at your table that you know, and you know that you know them. Any people from Landmark in the house? So you know that you know them, and there's people that you don't know that you know. So what I recommend is that you get to know all the people that you don't know so you can learn new things that you didn't know, you know?
22 years old, walking hand in hand with my husband to our apartment, and this woman with large breasts was coming towards us, and he said, "Wow!" Well, she smiled, and I nudged him. I was always a small-breasted woman. When I was 14, going into high school, I was flat as flatter than a pancake. I was like a very thin crepe.
My friend assured me that living by the ocean in the winter was awesome. It mainly rained there because the water was warmer in the air than it was in the water was warmer in the air than it was in the sea, something like that. So, being the trusting person that I had become, I got rather excited at the prospect of an easy winter. I can handle rain. You don't have to shovel rain. I don't think I need to tell you about the snowmageddon that Nova Scotia saw last winter.
I like to think of myself as a fearless traveler, a vagabond wanderer. I never set out to become an alcoholic or a drug addict, but I became one. The shitty thing about being an addict is that you spend your entire life realizing you can never get enough of something that almost works.